Hello, hello, everybody. It's Throwback Thursdays today. I have a very special guest, Sarah, sharing an absolutely incredible video, actually. We usually do the Throwback Thursdays, where you was then and where you are now with photos, but actually, she has a beautiful video to share, and I think it's awesome. To all of you who are new to this series, this is speaking about before we started our online business and where we are now since starting it. We give a little bit of our story. We share photos. With this case, with Sarah, we're going to share a video. We started our online business. It's echoing. Yeah, sorry.
So, hi, hi everyone. Good. I hope you're having a good time. It's 9:30 night time, night here in Atlanta's time. Thank you, Georgia. Who I was just telling her that she inspires me whenever I feel like overwhelmed a little bit with the kids stuff. I get really like you come on my mind and say, okay, Georgia has 5 kids and she's doing great, and I have 3, so I don't have any excuse to to complain. So thank you so much. And yes, I have. This is a true story, and this video I didn't prepare it now because Georgia invited me to join. Actually, I did it because this is a big why behind joining the business and deciding to go on my being my own boss, running my own business and using this special platform. So this video was ready, and I'm gonna share it with you guys. And it's so dear to my heart because I'm gonna show you my little boy.
Okay.
So okay.
There you go. We added it to the screen.
1 second. Okay, so I'm gonna do the play. Bye. Not good mood today. Bye, John. See? Mommy going to work. Bye. Hi, Bidan. It's a cold, old-fashioned donut. Cheers. Ivy. مبسوط؟ Then I win. Why you win? Well, yeah, that's the video. So you're gonna stop the sharing. Okay, so this is my little boy Dan, and I used to work full time from 8 in the morning till sometimes 6, 7, and I used to leave him all day long with a beautiful lady. She loved him exactly as maybe I did, and she took very good care. But still, for me, it was heartbreaking every morning, leaving him, seeing him crying, wanting me. And I don't know if you noticed his eyes in the morning. This video is 3 years ago, 3 years back. So I promised myself that I don't want to go through this. Even when he grows up, I said he deserves me more. And we all know when kids grow, they need more attention. They need our guidance, our presence, and they want to discuss things with their parents. So this is why I said, okay, now maybe he's a little kid, even though he misses me and he loves me. So when he grows up, I promised myself I'm gonna be around him, not to miss any single moment. So this is the before, leaving him with then our nanny, and then now this is when I started my business, being around him, going in the morning, because he's still in pre-K, so he used to go only 2 days a week to school. And I don't know, like Dan's face is enough to explain, the difference and how happy and feel fulfilled being with his mom instead of being left all day long without his mom. So this is a big why, and parents have big responsibility to spend time, quality time. And sometimes I used to give myself excuses and say, okay, I'm spending quality time in the afternoon, but we all know that the time is sometimes not that we decided. It's sometimes we our kids need us and in the morning or in the afternoon or on a weekend or on a Monday. So it's good if we have, definitely if we have the opportunity to buy time. I'm not even telling you to buy the time. uh, Nobody should even think twice in exploring how we can gain time and enjoy it with loved one, because every moment comes. We don't know if it comes back, so it goes and we're not sure we can get it back. So yeah.
Wow, that was wonderful. And you reminded me so much of myself because that was exactly what I would do. I know I never told you these things and we never talked about this. Maybe you've seen it on one of my lives, but that's pretty much what I would do in Toronto. I would leave my little guy and my girl. My girl was about maybe 5 or 6, and my little guy was about 2 or 3. And I was constantly running trade shows and running around with, and I was on my feet all day with high heels and dress clothes. And I was helping people, coaching them spiritually, advising people. But I had to be on the ball in order to continue to succeed. And at the end of the day, we think, okay, we're building our kids' empire. Okay, we're doing this for them. We're doing this for them. But at the end of the day, we're not there for them. At the end of the day, it's so sad. They miss us so much. And a whole time lapse goes by. And it's like, oh my goodness, my kids are growing up. They're growing up without me. And just not to have the time to just relax, to take them places to do. So I absolutely love that. Sometimes we don't realize that these precious moments, they need us. And his little eyes when he's looking at you, oh my goodness.
I used to cry. I used when every time he cries in the morning, and I used to put loud songs to let him feel I'm happy. So like spread, this energy of it's okay, mom, have fun, I'm coming back. But deep down, it's heartbreaking.
Yeah.
And here I like to talk a little bit. I like to tell you a little bit a small story that also was like an awakening call to me, and I shared it with my husband, so he pays attention to something. I'm gonna tell you the story, and then we'll so one day, I have, as you know, 3 kids. Okay, I have twin boys who are they are 12 years old, and this little cutie Dan. So Adam, one of the twins, once told me, why do you want me like, because sometimes we say to kids, you're gonna grow up, you are a grown up, stop doing this, it's time to get to mature up and responsible. So one day when I was telling him about growing up, and he's like, I don't want to grow up. And I said, why do you don't want to grow up? He said, what do you want me to do to grow up and start going to work like you and dad and live this miserable life? And he used this word, and I was like, oh my god. I said, and then and at that time I told him, why you say I'm a miserable life? We're not miserable, I'm happy. He said, if you are happy, then you don't know how to enjoy your life. And I said, why? How do you enjoy your life? He said, you don't spend time playing with us. We don't go to the park. You don't go to the park in the afternoon when we go, because kids come from school before parents leave their jobs. We all know that. So if we don't, and I was lucky enough to live in a country where I have a support system. I had a full-time live-in nanny for 7 years in my house. But still, the kids know that she's a nanny and the parents are not here. They go to in the morning and they come in the evening and all. And he told me, all what you talk to us about is, did you do your homework? Did you finish your homework? You don't do anything with us. I don't want to grow up and do what you are doing. And this was a great alarm, like awakening call to me. And I said, yes, what kind of example of a lifestyle I'm showing to my kids? I want to show them that when you grow up, you can still have fun, do your passion, pursue your passion, have the joy to do things that you love with loved ones. And believe me, now last month we were talking. They told my husband, Pop, it's time, I think, that you stop work and start doing what mom is doing, because they saw the difference. I'm around, we do a lot of things together. I'm calm. I'm not someone stressed because I don't have a manager who's on top of my head like my husband, or how I was before. I have to submit things on time. I have deadlines. I have pressure because when we have a job, and not like now our own boss, so we don't have the luxury to play around. And priority is fulfilling your manager or your corporate job needs, not your own needs, not your family needs. While now I'm on a totally different side. And this morning I put a post about that it's true that now when you have your own business, you can't complain about your boss. You can't say, oh, I'm not happy, or I'm not achieving this because the system and the corporate, this firm is not helping me. You cannot blame somebody. You are responsible. I know that it's a bigger responsibility maybe to have your own business and run it, but it's nothing compared to the flexibility, to the time, to feel that you set the rules, you set the tone of how much you want to work, when, what do you do, and you hire people if you need. Worst case scenario, and we don't need it, thank God. But I mean, you are a boss. It's a totally different game. more pleasant, actually.
I love that. I love that. And to think about the way you're talking, it reminds me of back in the day when women, like, this is what it makes me think of. Back in the day, if you guys remember 20, 30 years ago, women didn't have to work. Everything wasn't so high priced, and it was just a man working.
Yeah.
Now things are really, really high priced, and things are going up higher pricing and everything. So now the mother and father needs to work because we have to follow the system. Otherwise, you're not going to succeed. You're not going to have enough money for food, groceries, mortgages, presents for Christmas, whatever the case may be. And it's just pushed us to not mother our children, to not father our children, to be in a system, and to put our children for nannies and for more jobs and more this and more in the system and more this. And it's like I look back at everything and I can't believe how technology has taken over. And we're behind that technology. We're the ones that's running this business in the midst of the technology, in the midst of the systems, with this high performance, growing at an exponential rate, this business and this community. And what we have to show for it is incredible, because never in a million years I would never think I'd be able to make what I'm making on one sale, on one commission, per sale. I can't believe it. And in the beginning, when I first started this business, I couldn't believe everything that was going to be given to me, set up, everything. Like, it's wow. So there is something out there to all who are thinking you are stuck. You are stuck in that rut, in that routine. Believe me, I see so many people, and it's not for me. I'm sorry, I cannot live that life of being stuck in that routine, never being there for my kids, and doing something and building somebody else's empire. That also makes me say I cannot build somebody else's empire. I am going to build my empire. I'm going to work on my business. And if my children have to be a couple of hours without me throughout the day here and there, and I'm still in the house, then that's okay. Because at least I can go and check on them. At least I can give them some lunch. At least I can give them.
Of course.
And then I'm back to my business. So that's how flexible we are in this business. But really and truly, I don't leave them throughout the day. Throughout the day, I'll check in on my business, 10 minutes there, 15 minutes there. It's at night when I work on my business. So once I put the kids to bed, but throughout the day, I have to admit, I am a workaholic. I love checking on my business. I love growing it. I love doing so 20 minutes here, 10 minutes there. Whenever the kids are doing something, if they're eating, if they're hanging out, I'll just work on it really quick because that's how flexible this business is. But I absolutely love your story and your son's awakening. Your son is so smart.
Yeah, yeah, you know that because you said like I love my business, and yes, even when I'm around my kids I check also on my business. I'm passionate even when I'm doing things like I'm cooking. I see myself getting ideas and inspiration to do things, and to because it's a beautiful playground. Okay, this is how I like to call it, where for once you can, yes, use the digital power, make it work for your for your own benefit, and while not consuming and compromising on things you love. So Dan, the little boy that you saw, guys, in this video, he's very much involved in my business, although he's now 4 years old only. Okay, but I told him that I have my own business, and I told him that I do this business because I started this business because of this business I can take him where we go and go to Starbucks in the morning, have coffee. I can take him to the park. We can do the cooking together, and I'm around you because of my business. And trust me, Dan, when I tell him, Dan, I have life now, he understands that he has to respect this, and he loves doing this. And sometimes when he sees himself doing nice like dancing or something, he asks me, do you want to take a video for me? So I love the fact that he's like, I'm so proud of what I'm doing, to the extent that I really involved him. Okay, the big guys, they know, they understand. When I tell them I got this, they ask me, what are you at? Do you have any video you need to add it? You need us to add it for you. uh, this is so important for me at different levels, for my kids or for any kid, guys. I don't know about your background, but I've never been raised in a place where I was surrounded with an entrepreneurial mindset. Okay, I was raised and grew with a beautiful mom and dad, but they had full they waited a salary at the end of the month, and I got raised that I have to go get not only a bachelor degree, I should have a master's degree and from a very good university, so I can go and find the best job, and so I can get good salary. Why? Which is okay, was good, but yes, there are other things in life. And I was not exposed to this kind of education because at that time, I'm not saying but at that time we didn't have the luxury, okay, to the luxury that we have today. So now I like to show my kids that you don't have to compromise what you love doing, but you have to channel your energy, your attention, and be responsible handling your own business. So they know that I have my time to work, even when they are at home. They have to help me also sometimes, because this is not only mommy's business, it's our business. It started as my business, but now, and I'm sure, Georgia, you too feel like it's the family business, because we started this business to support our families first thing, and the first level, because as you said, life is expensive. Kids need, like, if you have 5 kids, I have 3 kids, I need 3 iPads. I need Dan, I was asking, what do you want for Christmas? He told me, I was thinking of getting him those big electric cars, and I was like, no, I want a laptop. He wants a laptop. He's a 4 years old. He wants a laptop. And I really think about the expenses when you have a family, you're responsible of a family. And here I want to just also highlight, sometimes we get scared of starting a business because also our mind is not trained to think about the return on investment and getting money from a business. When you tell people about business, the first thing they see is how much they are going to pay. And here I did a lot of work on my mindset and learning at the personal level to understand how money works. Otherwise, if you don't do it, so you're not gonna really open your mind to start your own business. You're gonna be, because you're gonna be waiting for for a salary at the end of the month. So you don't understand. For salary, it means you're getting money. But if you think about how much you pay first before you get this small portion of salary, and then compared to when you start a business, especially I'm talking about our business because I tried other businesses outside, and this is one of the best businesses, not only on terms of return on investment, which is huge, but yes, the system that we use, I can confirm here, and like I really can confirm that it's one of the best. If I had to do it myself, I don't think even like if you go to the biggest corporations, I think you find we're using the same system and we're paying nothing for the use of the system. So it's a 5-star opportunity that I'm really happy about it. And I talk about, like, I can talk every day, but I don't talk because I don't want to overwhelm people and I don't want to be to become boring. But I can talk every day about my experience, my passion, and how much I'm impressed by the system, by the community, by the lifestyle that this business allows, the money. And also I want to highlight the integrity and the genuinity of people we work with. So this is also priceless in my opinion. Not easy to find good people.
And you know what? We get so many people wondering, like, what are we doing? What is the business? What are we doing? The workshop, for one, is number one where you want to go to find out everything. But I could
Yeah.
tell you a little bit here. What we do is we mainly market the online world. And when I say market, that means you don't have to reach out to anybody. This business is an attraction marketing. So our ads that are running, it's point blank. The people are either ready or not ready. And the ones who are ready, they click on your website, they click on your link, and they're provided all the information right away that they need. So that's why we don't have to do all the legwork. We don't have to provide all that information. We don't have to, and they're walked through the buying process through the system. So that's where we talk about how we can always be, doing what we're doing, and we can go out with the children, and the business is always running in the background. So the system runs 24/7. Our job is now our system is running and it's our name on it. So we're the business owners. Now our job is to run our business page. So we post pretty much a few times on our business page a day. And if somebody reaches out to us, if for some reason, because our business page is connected to us advertising or so on, it depends on what platform we're advertising. So if somebody happens to reach out to us personally on our emails or personally on our business pages or anything, then we reach out to them. So sometimes I reach out to people and they're asking questions and everything, and I will answer. And also, another thing we do is we do digital paperwork. So anytime a sale is cut on the back end through our attraction efforts and our advertisement efforts, the sales that are cut, that the system walks them through the selling process, the buying process, because we don't have to do any selling. Remember, we're just doing the marketing part.
Yeah.
We're just advertising. We place an ad out there. We make it look bright, nice, text, everything. The training shows us exactly how. And I'm a coach and a mentor, and I'll show you how. Same thing. Sarah's a mentor, and she'll show you how. So when you start this business, you're assigned a coach and a mentor, and they get you started. They help you every step of the way. The coach is helping you every step of the way to get the business started, and then the mentor is there to guide you so that way you're successful and you continue to succeed, because they're all focused and they're all educated with how the business is going. So now they can help you. So when the sales are cut, you receive checks in the mail or direct deposit. Depends on what country you're from, because we're global, right? So some countries, they receive direct deposits, but I know Canada, US receives checks in the mail. We receive checks in the mail. So it's pretty awesome. And like I said, you don't really have to do much. But the thing is the more you work on your business, the more you push out ads, the more you work on your page, the more you work on all your platforms, and you make it look nice, and you make it look beautiful, and it looks like like we talk about this. You want your business page, you want your platforms, whatever platform you're on, whether you're on LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, Google, you want them to look like a magazine. You want it to look beautiful. So we'll show you how to do that. But really and truly, the system does a lot of the work for you.
Absolutely.
You want to
And
brand.
every single person now around us is on social media. We are there. Like whether you're doing a business or not, you are there. The difference between me and Georgia and someone else who doesn't have an online business, they are just using 1% of these platforms on social media, that they just go and check things and read things. The amazing part about this business is the learning that really helps every single person to tackle any social media platform, whether talking about Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, even LinkedIn, any social media platform, and Pinterest. Our Twitter, on our training site, helps any person without any experience in marketing or social media to run, and I like to use the word surf smoothly these platforms and use it for to leverage it for to make money, and use it for digital marketing. And here I like to share with you guys something very important. They are called social media platforms, but in reality they are not. In reality, they are marketing engines. So if you are using it just to post, to check on who ate where, who bought what, and this is not the goal of these platforms. The goal is, and this is all that the big companies are using these platforms to make millions and billions of dollars. So learning on how to drive and serve and manage these platforms is, I think it's a necessity in this 2020 and this century, and can really be very fulfilling for anybody who's looking for extra income, more better working conditions, building a digital empire. So it's really something gonna be in the very near future a must. What we did now, we started before you, but we can help you and we can show you how it is. But definitely, as you said, Georgia, we need people who are really willing to step up and see where they can integrate a positive change to their lives and start something. And this business is not about selling a product. So if I don't get the product anymore, the business is over. Like, because we all know e-commerce, this is not an e-commerce business. All right, e-commerce. Okay, I want to show you. If I have my phone now, I'm selling phones on a website. The minute I stop getting from the suppliers phones, okay, it's closed. My business stops.
Yeah.
This is what we don't do. What we don't do, and it's a totally different way of running our business. And just I like to also say something about the Facebook page that you talked about. And yes, our main task is to be and have our business page on Facebook, and we call it business page because it's not our profile. Okay, and I don't know if you are aware that you can create a business page. It's called business page because it has more options and features which you can use to leverage those platforms and to monetize your time on these platforms. So I call it my office. So this is why you see me a lot if I go to office, usually before I conventionally I used to go 8 hours, but on Facebook you don't see me 8 hours, but you see me every day. I should come to my office every day, and this is for the first time, maybe not first time, but I mean for every day I come with love and passion because I'm so interested to see what has happened while I was asleep. When you sleep for 10 hours, you wake up first thing in the morning is you want to go to check in their office what happened, and trust me,
This is what
joy,
you
what joy is in the morning, right? When you wake up and you see
that's what usually happens. I don't know if people could see, but leads.
leads.
Yeah,
This kind of
that's what I wake up to. Leads
yeah.
in my leads. I wake up to inquiries. I wake up to you've got cash, you've got money. That's what I wake up to, and I wake up with a grateful heart, and I go to bed with a grateful heart. And that's exactly what Sarah said. Like Mark Zuckerberg, he made Facebook originally to gather everyone's information. So they made it like in the college and the schools, and it was all for social media and to talk. It was just for socializing, but they gathered up everyone's information, and then they turned it into marketing. They allowed people to market. So now all your information, take this into consideration, guys. Everything you like, everything you search, everything you look up is into Facebook or Google or YouTube's platform. And then the ads get targeted on you. So then it knows your personality. It knows you're going to want this. You're going to want this ad. You're going to click on it and you're going to become a buyer. You're going to look into this and a sale is going to be cut from you. That's how smart the technology is. This is the technology we're working with. So we are educated to find out all of these. And it's smart. We target exactly who is going to be interested in our product behind the system. So
It's a genius, yeah.
it is. It's smart. And there's no, like Sarah said, there's no products to be held or shipped or, there's an end of supply. No, there's not that. And we don't, like I said, do the selling. We just do the advertising part. So we don't have to be these pushy salespeople or make a party or invite people and then keep reaching out to everybody or go to groups and target all those people in that group. And you know what I mean, Sarah? Tell those people, start this business, start this business, start this business. Because, there's people out there that are just desperate. And we look at them and we're like, thank God we don't have to do that. Thank God we get a platform and a business that runs for us. And I'm grateful for that. And that's why I love being a coach, because I love getting people into this business. So go on. Sorry.
No, I mean, yeah, now and the growth also in this business, like we can have different income mainstreams, and this is also an addition. You get to know more about it when if you decide to join. The best part of it that yes, there is no commitment before exploring and doing the due diligence, which is amazing because usually, even if you want to buy a T-shirt, you don't have the choice to try it or bring it. You have to pay first everything, bring it home, okay, so to try it and to get it. But this business, you don't have to do anything, like no commitment, no loss before you have to do all your due diligence. There's nothing to worry about in terms of losing something or committed to something. You see everything. You have a coach who will be talking to you, a mentor who will be answering all your questions, and a community of 70 plus thousand persons and entrepreneurs.
Let's check.
So you can check and do your own, you explore by yourself. If you're okay, you go further. If you're not, that's it. Nice meeting you.
And now that's globally. And there is no shortages of success. You can succeed above and beyond. We're in every country. We're all over the world. There are 68,000 members in our community that is global, that are killing it in the online world. And me and Sarah are two of them. It's really awesome. And I'm really so proud of your story. I absolutely feel for you. I feel like we're family. I love you. And we were a part of the ABCs of Success series. She was in there. And we were just doing these fun little, giving people little tips and inspiration once a week. Oh,
And I want to say this opportunity and talk, just let you know that yes, me and Georgia will be coming online in different episodes and different talks, because we were once in your places, in your shoes, and we know how we used to think and where we are now. And because we are online, and I'm someone who likes to be like an open book and like to share my journey regardless of anything. So I want to start like talking a little bit more about the concept of money, about the concept of investment, about these things. So I will be doing with Georgia very soon, hopefully Monday. I will announce it on my page, because yes, we need to do some learning if we want to do a change in our lives, because when we don't know, we are scared and we are doubtful and we are skeptical. But when we know, so there is clarity, there is understanding, and then we can take action in a more comfortable positions.
we'll be sharing that to this page. So
Yeah.
we're going to talk money, me and Sarah. We're going to talk money. We're business owners. We kind of know what we're generating, and we kind of know people with how they fear about money and this and that. And we want to show people there's no fear in money, and money is not the root of all evil. Money is good, and you can actually love money. Okay, you can love all the things that it brings you. It's okay. We are conditioned in this world to hate money, to think it's scary and it's bad. No, it's good. It's great. It'll bring you a wonderful, easy life, and it'll buy whatever you need for you and your family to be healthy, happy, and travel the world in a beautiful home, whatever the case may be. So we'll go over that.
Sure.
We had Ella from Malaysia saying good morning. God bless you from Malaysia.
Right.
So I guess you can, if you want, you can give people your website if somebody happened to feel comfortable and wanted you to mentor them. Like, what is your website if somebody wanted to hop on this business?
It's sarayahya.net.
Okay, so
But
just like
but I think if they go with you, they are in the safest hands too. So there's no difference. Yeah, but my website is www.sarayahya.net, and we are here to answer and help you explore this, because we were once in your place and we had to talk to a mentor. We had questions. We had a lot of like understandings to build. We needed that, and we communicated with who are now mentors and coaches. So we did that once, and this is why we think you need to don't even hesitate to reach out and ask. That's absolutely normal, because we did it, and every single person is gonna do a business. This is a business. We're not applying a CV here. It's a business, so you have to talk and ask all the questions and be really like convinced that this is what you want, because otherwise, it's your business. It's like I do my business, Georgia does her business, and we cooperate, we talk, we share things, but we run our businesses in totally different ways, and we manage our businesses in totally with different approaches. But yes, we use the same system and we get amazing results.
Amen. And my link is in this post. Oh, my little guy. What's wrong? His little show went off. Yeah, my website's in this post. So if anybody wants to reach out to me, you can go to georgiawilliams.ca and just add your name and email and watch the workshop, because that is where you're going to get all the information. But I don't have no problems with answering questions, just like Sarah said. And you'll see the workshop that I co-hosted. So I co-host these once in a while, and they're twice a week. They're on Tuesday and Thursday, 5 p.m. PST or 8 p.m. EST. Or you can check your local listing, like it's 1 a.m. in England.
I know it's 5 a.m. in Dubai in time. So, and I know people who woke up. Let me tell you the difference between somebody who wants to do a business, who wants to take action, and they are in this business now. They woke up 5 a.m. in the morning to watch the webinar live, and they are in the business now, and they are rocking it. They didn't regret that they woke up at 5 a.m. in the morning and to watch the webinar.
Why don't you tell me why it's better to watch it live?
Yes.
What happens when you watch it live?
When you watch it live, it's you can ask question directly. You can communicate. You can get the answers directly through the chat box. Some people, they watch the replay and it's absolutely okay, but it's different when you watch something live. I don't know, it's different if you will go to a concert and watch it live, different than you watch a TV show, like, right? But the results or the outcome and the content is the same, so you don't have to worry if you can't make it live. Yeah,
It's fun though. Some people, a screen goes off, someone's talking, it's like, oh, technical. Or it's fun. People ask questions, and someone will point it out. Oh, you're asking that question. Like the host will tell them, okay, yeah, or they'll say it out loud. Or some people like, these are actors. No, we're not. We're real people. We see you acting that in the chat. No, we're not an actor. And they'll point their name out. I'm this and I'm that. Like, it's like, oh my goodness, if we are actors, like we're bad actors because sometimes we slur our words. So oh well, it's we're real people. We're real people.
And we were I had also, I co-hosted one of the webinars you did. I'm planning to co-host different, so people who are in the webinars are people like me and Georgia, so we are business owners who like to share our journey, but we do it live with a couple more business partners. That's all. And in the webinar, you will be also exposed to watch the presentation about the concept of the business and what you get when you start, if you start to join the business, some comparative experience between this business, our business, and other business, or if you decide to do your own business away of this system. So this is important to watch because it gives you a layout about the concept of the business. And better than asking a question and answering, like, but if you see a presentation is more professional, with more in a more organized way, and help that can help you understand it better. Because when we talk, sometimes we lose the attention, but if we have visuals in front of our eyes, so you can really get the point.
That's what I was going to say about the workshop, because you always get the visual slideshows of the business plan, what's going on, what's going to be built for you, because our tech team builds you a whole bunch of good stuff. So if you're not tech savvy, don't worry. We wasn't tech savvy. I wasn't tech savvy. I don't know about you, Sarah. I wasn't. And they built me everything that I needed to get up and running quick. So I'm grateful for that. And I'm grateful for you coming on today. That I'm never going to forget that little video.
Yeah, thank you so much. I told Georgia, please don't cry. It's a little bit touchy, because I used to, when I watch this video, I used to really feel like get the same, this kind of emotional move in here. But yes, things get better, and we can always have a say in our life. Always. We are in abundant universe where we're surrounded by abundance. And as there is also a nice quote I want to leave you with: there is no shortage of money around us. It's only waiting for us to go and grab it. So I can say about anything, there's no shortage of anything. Just it's waiting somewhere for us to go and grab it. And I hope you can grab whatever you want with as much ease as possible.
Oh, I love that, Sarah. Yeah, there's no shortages of successes of money. There's shortages of people making money. And when I've been in our community, there's no shortages of love and success. I've never been around so much love and so much success in my life, millionaires and people who are succeeding above and beyond. And that is why my mindset is where I am. If you're in a room with someone who you're the smartest person in the room, you have to go into another room, because you want to surround yourself what smart, intelligent millionaires that are succeeding above and beyond. So you can get that magic formula and you can do the same. That's what we got. And we're succeeding. And I'm grateful for that. So thank you, thank you, thank you, Sarah. Thank you all for watching. God bless you guys. Join us next Thursday for another special guest of Throwback Thursdays. Absolutely love this. Check out our website. Check out the workshop because you are going to be so grateful you did, just like us. Take care, everybody. Have an awesome
Bye. Thank you.